Say sentiment.
So final review.
Tulia, so ndio editor, wewe si editor wewe tulia. Wajifanya angalia recommending wewe. The only thing you bring to the table is yourself.
That's all.
And you can leave.
Hakuna cha subliminal hapa, sio kwa particular. What you wish you were is what we are. Kila mara kushock the culture, jadisha how deep you are, how sick you are.
Sana kwa sana EP reviews. Karibu kwa another EP review. Kama wewe ni returning viewer, shukran sana kwa kuwa hapa. Consider kusubscribe. What are you doing? Consider kusubscribe. Kama ni mara yako ya kwanza, welcome to the world, the universe that is Sana.
The chaos, umse yo.
Yeah, umsa kama kutoka njia frame ameenda huko.
Hiza jo check ile mkono zimenini. I'm making pools hapa hivi.
Karibu to the chaos. Yeah, hii channel kuna very many videos unaweza check.
Yeah, about 350 of them. Take your pick. And you can most of them.
Almost.
Only. Na vile nasikia kama tumefanya kazi mob kwanza mimi. Feel like I worked too hard.
Need vacation.
350 only. I'm gonna get thou.
Need vacation.
Kama ni a returning subscriber, shukran sana. Our campaign ni Omoka na Thao, #Omoka na Thao. Tunahitaji 1000 subscribers. Na comment pia kwa hizi videos. Tafadhali.
And I would like something about algorithms.
Comment. Ama like to. Like ni very simple. Finya tu your button.
Bonyeza.
Na tuanza na kusoma comments.
Kidole cha gumba.
Tuanza na kusoma comments. Kidole cha
gumba. Yes, si venye inaitwa?
Ndio.
Mbona
ungetaka kuita?
Why the face? Yeah, no, because ameniangalia nikaa amefanya nijishuku, Swahili is not my strong.
No, we know.
Not my strong suit.
So in comment from Kipsang.
Again, ona comment na kusoma.
Kwani sisi tunasoma comment?
Yes, ni comment.
Wenda ucomment kwa hizi videos tutakusoma. Acha kutusumbua.
Ama next time akuja na comments ile ametafuta.
Another option.
I will.
Kila mtu amwambia sitafute comment.
I will.
Ini on reaction video ya Nyashinsky goals. Nasema Nyashinsky the GOAT. Is that a lie?
Yeah.
It's a lie.
Yeah, it's not the greatest of all time.
Who is?
That's a debate for a whole other day, man.
Then Wesley Buire alicomment kwa video yetu ya Scam Cardinali #Hizi the album review. Nasema shout out to my G Scar kuna mafanzo kunje. Roger,
Hiyo ndio nilikuwa kusome.
Yeah, shout out.
They are professional haters.
Gani?
Professional haters.
Gani?
sitaisoma.
Iko kwa nini
Gani?
What's the next video? Anyway,
there are so many. So
what's the next video?
Kwa hapa for Nyokabi Kariu.
Next time.
A composer and a pianist and a performer. Hii ni debut EP.
I was about to ask
yake.
Thank you for clarifying.
Inayoitwa Peace Places Kenyan Memories. Tukifanya hizi reviews, our criteria is iko na aspects tatu: production and musicality, concept and idea, and the content and themes of a project.
Did she move?
Wewe, take us away.
Yeah, tulikuwa nasema nini as I'm taking you away?
Did she move?
Move where?
Out the country. Because of the Kenyan Memories part. Or it's just like when you know the summer.
Oh yeah, Nyokabi, get in the comments, it can be because ujibu brother yetu hapa hivi.
Hi Nyokabi.
If possible, that is, if possible.
Semenda kwa spreadsheet.
Sindia semenda kwa spreadsheet about you guys. So,
you could do better.
Niwakumbuka ile comment nilimake, kuna comment nilimake na mka disagree, nikashanga mbona mdisagree, kuna masikio yangu ni mbaya. Niwakumbuka who I meant it for. Made it for Nyokabi.
Which one?
Nikisema the sound.
kwa review ya Kasiva.
So Kasiva ilikuwa Kasiva.
Yeah,
si Kasiva ilikuwa review tumefanya nini? Ilikuwa review ya nani? Ndio nilikuwa naangalia nini? Nijaribu kujikumbusha.
Way back because we've done Jimano, we've done Kiuna, and we've done
ni Kiuna. Ni Kiuna.
So like so utakat.
No. So anyway, so your sentiment. So
final review.
Tulia, so editor we si editor tulia. Wajifanya angalia recommending the only thing you bring to the table is yourself.
That's all.
And you can leave. Anyway, so peace places. Tunafanya violence na peace.
Chaotic. Unaanza ini peace places.
So
unasema so comments zako?
Vile nilikuwa nasema nini the singer ule nilikuwa na feel alikuwa na sound kama nani?
Okay.
Si nini, yeah. Because
Waambie ndio cheki.
Link itapo.
You're very useless.
So from the album title and the album art, like going in nilikuwa na expect peace. Na hata niki vile tunasema tulikuwa naifanya the reason nilikuwa na play tena kusikiza, ninakumbuka when we got the batch of albums to listen to, nikachiki peace places, like click the link on first listen, like hata sikuwa nimeangalia album art na sikuwa nimeangalia the title of the album vizuri, nikaona tu Nyokabi. So nikaanza click nikasikiza, and like hata without the album titling, it's the theme of peace places carries through. Like unaweza feel like it's a very calming project. Is it an EP? It is an EP. It's an EP, yeah. It's a very calming EP. Now, as you said, Miss Kwanajua, she's a composer, pianist. I thought she was just learning her voice. So, learning that as well, ina breathe more life into the project. In that, ni kama vile Fancy Fingers, like he's a producer but he sang, like that has to, that like sort of comes with that. But then again, we had this discussion about that project, but that's not but like the aspect of the artist having different facets zile anaweza tackle in music na bring together vizuri is something to take note of, kwa sababu unapatanga artist maybe anaweza yani singer haja pursue anything like compose ama nini, ama any composer hata kama anaweza imba haja, and so on and so forth. Nilipenda sana Nyla's Peace Place. It is the last song of the EP. Other than that song, nilipenda kuna vile ali sample nature soundscapes. Ka ukianza the first song ni birds unasikia, si ndio? Like unasikia nyonde, like it's a very calming album. Hata nilikuwa panga kwenda kufanya a walk in the woods with it, lakini my week has been too chaotic kupata hiyo idhaa. It's a project I would recommend listening to.
That's rare.
Mazejo. Listening to like kama umeenda outside
in the neck of the woods, preferably by a bubbling brook,
unajua, or by like by a waterfall, like like or if you can't have that, jifungie kwa nyumba na ufunge macho, and it's more or less the same.
Recommendations.
Roger, do the thing.
Yeah, I agree. African.
Of course you will agree.
Toka Twitter tuambie maoni.
Tumeanza kuwaita.
Na sasa alikuwa anaongea kuhusu Manyondeni kana.
With Twitter.
I think there are very few projects in it to review that I found superb, just tremendously beautiful. Michelle is one of them. Antonio the Soul is another. Alice O'Dore's project another, and I think Sita kwa Niki make any stretches, Niki include Peace Places by Nyokabi Kariu in the mix. Although it's an EP, it feels like an album because like it's the idea of Peace Places is it's beautifully executed. Everything eco deliberate. The writing is minimal. There's places she doesn't even sing, she just speaks. I think the one where she goes to swim at 6 a.m. I think Galu, in Galu, where she just repeats that phrase. I go down at 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
You know, and then I go to swim. Yeah, and it's just beautiful, with I walk through my shosho's farm when akiongea, you know, Swahili. It sounds like someone like her is not familiar with the language. I should know because yeah. Yeah, jua ilikuwa kali lakini tuliona mahindi miwa, like it feels like someone like although it sound wrong, but I don't mean it this way. It sounds like a white person telling their white friend when they go back to like Europe or States about.
Oh, he means it that way.
No, I don't mean it that way. Just it felt so innocent because like, and I feel like alikuwa excited by vitu aliona kwa Hashosho's farm, and you know, you can just feel the excitement, you can feel, you know, like anasema she loves the language na pia anafunzwa the snippets of her grandmother speaking in the background. I assume it's her grandmother because they speak Kikuyu, and I think anaitwa with one of her friends. Ili take back to nikiwa mtoi. There was a time we kind of spent maybe 1 or 2 years my shag's place, and every morning we would, like, you know, go hard the goats and the cattle, and it was kuna certain moments where one of my grandmother's friends would be passing by and they'd see one of the cows and knows the cows, and then they'd call or they'd ask us where she is, and we'd wait together. Like ilikuwa beautiful, ilikuwa amazing. I think highlight yangu ilikuwa the 2 songs, which is the final 2 songs, Ngurumo and Naila's Peace Place, because in Ngurumo where how she says nikumbusha siku tulivu, and then she says nirudisha siku za utulivu, and then the final song, Naila's Peace Place, a friend is asking her, Naila, how happy are you? And then it's like, this is, you know, it doesn't even feel, it's surreal how those 2 songs followed each other. Ilikuwa just perfect, ilikuwa perfection. Like the whole project was just beautifully done. Ilianza be weird with the countdown, the Nina I don't even know Tisa Nane
Nina.
I want to say Tisa, and then I confused with Nane, and then I don't know where the Nak. Yeah, so yeah, and then the classical.
Are you under spell?
I might be, because and then the classical and the keys, the Kenyan sema, the sounds of the ambient sounds that include of birds and kwa galu with a stream, and kwa ngurumo with the cowbells and the goats. And I walk through my shosho's farm. They're walking. You can hear the leaves, the sound of like leaves crunching on you. Rustling of leaves. Thank you. Like it was so like beautifully constructed project. Like everything was so meticulously placed. Everything was like ilikuwa just amazing. Yeah, I definitely recommend it.
2 recommendations.
Sadly it's not something that would like trend or it will just go with the wind. But as long as Sana Kosana is here, we're gonna pay. No, it's too much. So we're talking about these places. So as long as Sana Kosana is here, we will continue to shed light and talk to the hand. We shall continue to shed light on such projects, and thank you for blessing us with such a piece of artistry. Yeah. Kuna I think ilikuwa album gani yenye msanii anza kusema you consider to resign.
Unganisha.
Yeah, and then he said there's some projects. So for me it wasn't Unganisha, it was this one. So it's one that made me, reconsider my useless presence, as you so eloquently put it.
Yes. Vile umesema, nasikile sana kama kadogo. Tunambia no, you're not useless. You are.
No, I know. We all are.
Get in the comments and tell him.
Let him know. Kesa kuna
nikoshama fans wake taingia huko watu attack. Ama nikisema fans namaanisha Yasudo accounts.
I don't have that energy, man. Ningekuwa nayo tungekosha pata 1000 subscribers.
Sudo accounts kana?
I do not know to what you're referring to.
You're picking your fights well.
Fanya review yako. Yeah.
Sudo accounts kama nani?
Ajai hapo ndio taedit patoe snippet.
Tumeka promo ya kuasha nini?
So
fire, fire.
Interestingly ulikuwa
na yake record.
Yeah, for sure.
Siku like hii project. Tunakupiga. This is the day.
I'm done with the good headphones.
Tutakata.
So interestingly ilikuwa nisikize project ya Nyokabi for MWE, which is the music writer exercise, and
this one.
So nilikuwa because when I was looking for music, then came up, I think either Apple yake ama Bandcamp yake, and then nikona at the time alikuwa na only, was it Galu, because Galu ilitoka 2021, so alikuwa na a single or two, and so sikupata project juu kuna my second week of MWE nilikuwa nasikiza, is it the second week? Nilikuwa nasikiza the first, nilikuwa nataka nisikize a lot of, I think the first experimental music, alternative music. So those who made it to that week were Heka, then the Kaya Collective, but Stayaka kwa experimental, and kulikuwa na Place Nairobi, by Kamaru and Air Texture, with a lot of electronic musicians and experimental producers. I came across Nyokabi then, but I got a project. Then now, I think after that, or when I knew now kulikuwa na a project out, interestingly ilikuwa through another Nyokabi. So thank you. If you're watching Nyokabi, thank you. Hi Hazel, thanks to you. So ndio akani notify that kuna hii project that imetoka. So going to check nikona, so the same Nyokabi when nilikuwa nimeangalia earlier has a project. So how that came full circle ilikuwa very interesting an experience. And I think this is the first, so I think it is in fact the first classical music project that tumereview kwa hii channel. Na being a sound designer as well, na kuongezea skills zake za composition, ya kukuwa a classical trained musician, ya kukuwa a pianist, adds onto what this debut EP is. And vile Irauka na Roger wamesema, the Peace Places Kenyan Memories idea iko fully fleshed out. Kuna foundation from the title, then getting into the EP, how we compose the songs, how zimekuwa arranged, a lot of experimentation. So classical, but classical contemporary, as well as ilikuwa very alternative and very experimental. And hizo aspects za sound design and being a sound artist were very present on this. So ilikuwa an interesting blend kusikiza. Those very many features coming together kwa debut yake. It couldn't have been a better debut. Na kile ali set out kufanya, ali deliver, and kile ali promise with the titling of the EP, kama ni hiyo concept ya peace. This Peace Places, it's there juu Equator song, obviously kuna idea ya Equator and the Equator region, but idea ya language ina come out mara ya kwanza hapo, kusema my soul is in someone else's tongue. So hiyo ilikuwa interesting to think about. Then ana switch, anaongea Kiswahili, sema waulize kani iliachwa kwa ziwa. So looking at that writing there, na concept ya language, but Equator in this region na language. So kuna idea ya a place from that song. My Shosho's farm, obviously another place, and the rustling wakitembea kwa the farm, the sounds that unasikiza inakuweka kwa hiyo place, na una feel the same feeling yenye nika uko nao hapo, na una feel experience almost as if nika unasikia an audio film, or you're watching something and you're part of your scene with them. Galu with the water. Galu is another place. Galu ni kama najua, but it's a place in Diani. Yes, it's a place in Diani. Galu beach. Then home, piano, idea home. Na hata ukisikia again kuna other activities happening around here, as I assume ana play the piano, unasikia conversations as they gradually increase in intensity. Very interesting. Then Gurumo again, or feeding goats mangoes, even the titling. Such an interesting way ya kuititle, because you can feel yung Gurumo, and kuna a horn, and not the western horns, but horns za Kiafrika,
the ones made from horns,
za kwelo.
Nzo kweli. And unaisikia, and hiyo feeling ya unasikia goats zikibleat, nikao kwa farm tena, and towards the end kuna nikao tu anaongea, na kuna some chants you hear, and then Naila's Peace Place. And then so the idea of places, and them being peaceful places, them being homely, is something that comes out extremely clearly. Then the Kenyan memories as well, since an international student as well. And so and so just knowing that, and that being a factor, unaweza angalia language choice juu kuna kwa na idea ya most people coming from Africa, we get tunakuanga aware of our blackness once to nje Africa. Na kwa more conspicuous kumbe ndo rangi yangu. Unajua, and then being part of the African diaspora and coming back home, after being there, you start to view identity with different.
Definitely.
Kama identity ya skin na race, identity ya language, jina, culture. Kuna very many facets to identity that you think about and reflect on ukiwa part of the African diaspora, and I think you paid inform hizo language choices that ali choose kutumia. But your part ya Kenyan memories, it comes out brilliantly well vile, and we execute. This is archiving at its best. Na nilikuwa nasema being a sound designer helped a lot. Some of this ni things that kama I walk through my shosho's farm ama ngurumo or feeding goats mangoes, hata the last song, hizi ni conversations too. Nika just recording with your phone and una archive moments. Ndio sema so leo tulifanya hii na maparachichi, unajua jua ilikuwa kali sana, and unaisikia and anakupeleka to those moments, and it's very film oriented and it's very story based as much as the composition is very very experimental, and kuna a lot of unique sounds that anatumia, and see typical that verse chorus ama you can follow a rhythm. See, it's not that when manager kuna sema hii hizi kwa trendy not in this market. Anakutransport to hizo places and to those memories and to that time yenye alikuwa ana create, and unaisikia. Nilikuwa namaliza kuisikia every time wanted it to go on. I wanted it to just go on and on and on. There's a state it puts you in. I'm gonna say either and in the woods or just sit. Now we skize. It's very detailed, very meticulous, and kila kitu
kwa na headphones poa.
Easy walking music. Easy walking music.
But maybe if you're walking in the woods.
As in the woods, like namanisha like normally vile mtu mnayo. It's not
something true.
Hiyo hata sikusikiza hivyo. Hata ni vizuri like thankfully like my first listen nikisikiza niko hapo hivi like nikifanya tu vitu. So kani kwa natembea ingenirusha.
Ni detailed na very meticulous, and it is an immersive experience. One of the best EPs that nime encounter huu mwaka. Nimesikiza amazing EPs this year, so at least upande wa EPs najua I'm always sure atapata great EPs.
Shida ni albums.
Hapo kwa albums ndio. Ama Nyokabi angeita album.
Ama tunaweza ita tu albums. Tukirank. Sile tuna rank. Tuite EP na bado album.
Tuweke kwa both lists the different songs. Kuna the way in which anatumia kama ni sound or anatumia the excerpts from conversations kwa A Walk Through My Shosho's Farm, or vocals zake kama ni kwa Equator Song na kwa Galu. Kuna crescendo moments on these songs, and the way the build up happen, and when the crescendo is happening, it's such an engaging experience. So those zilikuwa moments where you really get into the music more, but the overall soundscape for all of these songs ni immersive tayari based on sonic choices zake. So it's one of those EPs. So you kawa Kenya misikiza. Chezeni kwa club. Chezeni, it's a bob.
I'm like with a song.
It's a bob, and so and how in a build up, and you time where I make the countdown 10 count down then anapanda juu, and it's such a crescendo. Ilikuwa very 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 beautiful and demands you to listen. So such moments kwa Galu pia, I go down at the ocean at 6 a.m. Kuna moments where the waves get intense na voice yake pia, and then kazi ya Chris O'Leary pia alifanya kazi poa with the drums on that song, similar to choice yake ya percussion on Nyla's Peace Place, a different touch from Galu, but ilikuwa equally amazing and a brilliant experience. Kuna maoni ya mwisho kuhusu this work of art?
Sikiza hii kitu msee. Umesikia? Sikiza hii kitu.
Naongelesha hao wote.
Kila mtu, kwanza mostly Japan. Linki kwa hapa hivi ndio get you.
For reference.
This is truly, as you have both said, na ni kama tu tunashinda tu tunaredia the same thing, but it is our work of art. Like reviews are just ways of finding very many words to say this thing is good. True. This thing is good too. Ni nzuri tu. Tunailike
ways za kusema ni poa.
Na tumeipenda.
That's what reviews are. Do you watch reviews?
Do you care?
Yeah.
I if you'll allow me, nitamaliza by kusoma a quote from the Quietus, which is a review magazine.
So you're into reviews?
Yeah. They reviewed Peace Places. How can a pesa, and you'll know why.
Okay.
You'll see the levels.
Okay.
To 500 subscribers. Alright. Peace Places, Kenyan Memories feels like a vision of an artist's inner world filtered through the tangible, while each of the 6 cuts on the EP creates its own psychogeography. The music occupying its own magical place between imagination and reality. So, yeah. Otherwise, kazi kali. Kazi safi man. Kazi safi man.
Amefanya vile amefanya.
Alifanya kitu. Alikamtu si.
Alidudeti.
Like wow, dope man. Yeah. Dope. Kuna track 3. Let's imagine performing stuff playback because like yo track DJ. No, but just beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the music and kushare nasi.
Sijui kwa ngoma gani the one yenye naongelea ni ngurumo place ya utulivu.
Nirudisha
place ya utulivu na bahari, and just listening to that, it makes you delivery yake, because ukisikia you wouldn't, because vile may deliver, you wouldn't pick on the words the way venye ameimba, and then venye mix vocals zake. So hiyo pia ilikuwa something else that nilienjoy kusikiza, her vocal delivery over these different songs.
Yeah, it was everything was deliberate. Yes, very
kani kuongea peke yake, kani kuharmonize,
hata venye naongea.
Yes,
hata venye naongea, because it's very
mix the vocals.
What's it called? Reminiscent. The way she talks. It's like because it's like also harsh. She's trying to go back to that place, and that's why I love that's why I love Ngurumo, where she says nirudishe kwa utulivu, and then track 6 the friend is like how do you find it's like
and the percussion and stuff, and even that small excerpt just comes at towards the end, and that being surreal and inamaliza very perfect. It's such a perfect closer.
Like she's also struggling to find the words to explain her Peace Places. It's beautiful.
This is archiving at its best. The artwork also, you can take time to interpret in any way but nilikuwa najaribu kuinterpret that ni kama kujaribu kumake hiyo connection between kwenye yuko now if this is now kukua maju
yes it's like
and then now home
the God and man painted
and then now in kono iko na
it's the home
home because you can atani or whatever it is but alafu ina hand ndo msa naangalia walimeditia nini and then sasa nikae anajaribu kupewa na kuconnect and that as a symbol of home na yeye kuconnect na home and then you have those songs kama in Shushu's Farm
so you notice the birds
yes and the birds pia ziko pale so ili symbolize the entire project.
You remember the painting of man, the God and
obviously na ukaud nini but symbolize the idea home na connecting the home
reconnecting finding reconnecting with the peace places and everything
memories zake sana
that was our review of Peace Places Kenyan Memories EP by Nyokabi Kariu. Kama umesikiza tuambie what
umesikiza kweli
na okay kauja sikiza pause review au niko karibu kuisha and usikize then rewatch the review you'll understand why we are gushing so much but if you've listened to the project kindly tell us what your thoughts are on it if you haven't and you just are reviewing the video because you just like
entertainment
purposes and unataka to plug on what to listen to umepewa recommendations from Sam which is very very rare so unajua hii kitu ni legit sio ile stuff ile uzito
and then ukishamaliza kusikiza hiyo je unataka kusikiza nini unganisha kucheza
Simba si Simba
so there you have it. Two recommendations very rare
man
then after you nataka kusikiza nini
zimetosha so tell us what your thoughts on the EP in the comments. Remember to subscribe to the channel, remember to like as well and share it with friends, family maybe
partners
exes
ops
your ex could be your peace place
your ops could be your peace place ni vile mja
you never know.
Your ops could be your peace place
Shana caretaker because he's caring for your home which could be your peace place
for sure
as well so thank you so much and until next time peace this is one of the hardest projects kujikumbusha because it like
was it
a funk to black
it's one of the hardest projects it's one of the hardest projects could try kujikumbusha because it's